Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I'm Gary, your host. This is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. So this time, I want to take a look at this book. This is Wolverine Origins number 41 from 2009. It was written by Daniel Way, with pencils by Doug Braithwaite, and inks by Bill Reinhold, and colors by Andy Troy. I'm unfamiliar with any of them, but I think they did a good job here. This Wolverine Origins, I had gotten a few of these way back when, but and I always enjoyed them, but I just wasn't keeping up with them. So they were just sporadic, and I think I got rid of most of those that I had. Okay, for those who may not be familiar, Wolverine is also known as Logan. His original name was James Howlett. He's a fictional mutant character from Marvel Comics, created by Len Wein and John Romita Sr. He had his first appearance in Hulk number 180 and 181 in 1974. As a Canadian character, he has been part of Alpha Flight and the Uncanny X-Men and the Avengers, among other and sundry groups, but for various reasons. He's had a form of amnesia and was long unaware of his own origins or even his true identity, as we clearly saw in the X-Men movies and stuff, and how much that played into the stories. So here in X-Men Wolverine Origins, he has been learning his past, and he finds that he has a son. And that is, even though his son does not appear in this issue, it is all about his son. His son's name is Dakin. And this is the first part of a particular storyline, but it's all part of a continuing storyline and plot threads. I guess just previously he had just got his butt kicked by some kind of criminal named Romulus, and I guess and his own son Dakin wants to take Romulus's place in the criminal organization. And only Wolverine and Dakin are the ones who could possibly take out Romulus. But Wolverine just got his butt kicked by Romulus. So, here, let us take a little look. And this is all the backup. Now, I want to mention some really nice artwork. This is Braithwaite doing the cover here as well, and some really nice pencil work. And then what's his name? Bill Reinhold did the inks and the washes. It is because what it is, he used a gray tone wash all over the drawings, in addition to just the line drawing, giving it more depth and mood and the like. And then our colors, Andy Troy, I believe, then scanned that in and did the coloring on a computer. But I couldn't attest to that. But that is most likely. And this is 7 Hard Way, Part 1. 7 the Hard Way. I don't hit. So here's Logan is hauling his butt on a motorcycle, And he flashes back to various things he's thinking. He wants to keep his son from getting into the same organization. I didn't even know Wolverine had a son. Well, I guess he didn't either, and wants to keep his son from living the kind of life that he has had, which may not be possible, as if his son has his powers, or even part of his powers, and so he's going to see about enlisting some help. He goes to this place. It's apparently a wrecking yard, and he goes, Bruce, came to ask a favor. Bruce, here, sitting outside this trailer. Yep. And he says, if you want some scrap, come back. If you want some parts, come back, or get them yourself. I can't. And yada yada yada. And he clearly sees that it's Wolverine. Says, I'm looking for something else, something or someone. That part of my life is overloaded, dead. And they kind of he smacks him, tries to get him to change so he can. It turns out, buddy, you just made one hell of a big mistake. Then we see, yeah, I have. Boom. What is it? Who is it? What's going on? It says, Wolverine, I believe you remember Scar, my son. There's Scar, of course. Scar is the Hulk's son. Not technically Bruce Banner's, but the Hulk's son from another planet. I can't remember his origin. I think anyway. So he is like alien Hulk hybrid, and so he gets a hold of Wolverine, and it says, but Bruce says, no, but you can't kill him. Says, is that a challenge? It says, no, you can't kill him. And then it says, for God's sake, Bruce, what did I ever do to deserve? And then we have a flashback. Oh yeah, to their first encounter when Wolverine had been hired to kill the Hulk. Which is in the story that first introduced Wolverine. Oh, yeah. And wham! Scar hits him hard, right on the head, and goes, what? How? And turns out then Bruce Banner explains why he couldn't kill him, because he smashed him right down into the ground. And he says, okay, now go away. Scar's going to kick you, and when you come to, and you're going to remember to stay away and leave me alone. So, and you're going to wake up in another state. And, oh yeah, this is going to hurt. Boom! Oh yeah, great expression on his face. Great artwork, and the visual storytelling is just outstanding, and I think it is well written too, with just the touch of humor, in context humor, not no slapstick or anything. Then it's the next state over. Doesn't say where, and some people doing something out in the woods, and they spot Wolverine impaled on a tree. He manages to get himself off. He wakes up, gets himself off, but he's still down there. The father, because it's a father and son. The father insists on helping him, while the son says, "We don't know who he is. What's going on?" And yada yada yada. Says, "I do know who he is. He's a man who needs help." So they get him. They take him home. Then we see an FBI field office in Seattle, and getting some calls about Wolverine, basically. And meanwhile, someone else is listening in. He gets word to, this is Romulus. The FBI agent there is in with the cahoots with Romulus, and says, and that you'd never take care of him. He says, my whole partner told me to call this number and said, and that you'd take care of me. Said, oh, I'll take care of you, Agent Bartholomew. You can rest assured of that. And that is never good when you have said, hey, you'll take care of me. I said, oh, I'll take care of you, all right. That's not the good way. Anyway, Wolverine's healing up, this healing factor at his helper's house. He's all fine now. Got a big old gaping hole in his costume, and then he sees the kid is on the phone, and then pretty soon here come the cops. Woo, 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 State Patrol. Da, 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 da. And all this is being orchestrated by Romulus, and of course the State Patrol don't know anything about Wolverine. They just know there's someone here they have to get, and they're being told by the governor to go get him because it's, finagling. So Wolvie says he doesn't want to see these people get in trouble. He could just take off, but he's not going to, and because they'll get in trouble. So he'll distract them away. Then while the cops are coming, then what the? Suddenly the police cars are off in the river, and there's Scar, and we see Bruce coming up and says, "We may be able to help each other out after all." Bum bum. Oh, it's just getting good. And then the next issue, that's a great image. The one thing is, the complaint that I've got is they're inconsistent on the stripes on the side of Wolverine's costume, because here it's not there. Here they are, and then there it's not there. It's not there, but it's right there. So very inconsistent on that. Other than that, it was, the artwork, visual storytelling was excellent. I enjoyed reading it. The story was good and hooked me, and I would like to see more of it. I'm not going to go out looking for it, but if I come across some more, I will definitely read it. So that is all I've got to share with you this time, and thank you for joining me. So please like, share, and subscribe. Do leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of Wolverine Origins, the Mutants, X-Men, Wolverine and the Hulk, anything of that nature. And remember, comics are art.